I forgot to put the little standby graphic up. Sorry. We'll give it another minute or two, wait for everybody to show up. All right, we're just getting more people showing up. That's cool. You know how it be Tuesday. Where's my control? Oh, there it is. There we go. There we go. They they love doing server maintenance on Tuesdays. What is this? Do you guys remember that being a meme, kind of? Where, like, we just couldn't, jeez. Here, let's see. But if we go... haven't been kicked out yet. Regarding server maintenance. I think that is it. I think they know I streamed today. Sorry, I opened a soda. It's a Mountain Dew Voltage again. This stream brought to you by Mountain Dew. No, for legal reasons, it is not brought to you by Mountain Dew Voltage. That was a joke. I don't need food conglomerate lawyers coming after me. Alright. So I bet by the time we play this level... I feel like we played this one last week, didn't we? But it didn't say we've cleared it, so... that would mean it's a new upload. This is one of those, it's not hard levels, it's just fun levels. Ah, I see. That's cool. Just make the gaps narrower. Whee! Wait, Atari game, what? This is super simple, but it's like weirdly satisfying. Whee! Oh, you can just swim through. Whee! The Over You song is here. We overused the Over You song. But yes, we all know the song from Super Mario 64. Trying to get in the door. Hey. Don't sing it. You're giving into it. I turned down the game audio a little bit. Oops, starting server maintenance. There it is. Get your shot glass ready and partake in a shot, because if this was a drinking game, now's when you drink. Run, okay. Oh, cool. This is a fun level. Definitely not difficult. Brought to you by Clock. This stream brought to you by Time. Because unfortunately we woke up this morning. I mean, what? No. I didn't mean that, did I? Hey, we did it. Now we can go see the server maintenance. Kind of wondering if I want to make... I don't know. I don't know if I want to make a level on stream. That could get a little boring for you guys to watch. Are levels still loading? IKEA has great meatballs. I've never tried them. It's still letting us play levels. This doesn't even have a 1% clear rate, so I'm sure this will be easy. It's interesting how Mario Maker 2 brings in a couple more viewers than like other games do. Oh my. I wasn't sure where to go and got scared. Oh, I already see what to do. Alright, that means we're gonna clear it. Ready? No, no, I was supposed to spin jump. Spin jump, I say. I don't know. Maybe I could beat this one. Let me grab a sip of soda. I don't know, I'm thinking if the servers go down, we can't play any levels. Maybe I should make one of my 10-second levels, like my dastardly one-screen 10-second levels where you have like just milliseconds to spare when you hit the goal. I don't know, I can do something like that. Oh, that was better than my last attempt, actually. There we go. Hey, boom. Eh, 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 eh. Oh, I almost cheesed it. I don't remember that name Dual Paradox, but I remember the first time seeing one of those Kaizo Mario ROM hacks thinking like that was like an eye opener. Like I think I saw like I watched a tool assisted run of it. So I might have thought it was real at first, but that was like a whole new world. Like, what is this madness? The fact that people have the talent to come up with this stuff. Oh, that's not fair. The other one didn't spawn in. New Kaizo. Wait, which one's which? Because you gave one code, and then you said new Kaizo, and then you gave another code. So which code is the Kai? What? I gotta expand my chat window. There we go. Pokemon Blue Kaizo. That sounds like one of those Nuzlocke runs where you have to like release the Pokemon if it dies. This is worse than time I was stuck in Family Guy. Oh, hey, Peter, remember the time? Lost. Alright, the other one better spawn in. Yeah, good. Like, I did the level right. Yes! I hit the checkpoint, hit the checkpoint, hit the checkpoint, hit the checkpoint. The Elite Four has missing no level Pokemon. Boy, let me tell you, I remember, um, like I think I've told this story before, but I was the target audience for Gen 1 Pokemon when it came out, right? Because the lore in the anime was that like when you're 10, you could be a Pokemon trainer. Well, I was 10 when Gen 1 came out in America, at least. It would have been 8 in when it was in Japan, or 7. But so I was like the target audience, and it was all over the school, like not just the cards but the games. Of course, my friends were telling me like, "Oh, I got a level 240 Snorlax," and then like we went on a field trip and we were allowed to bring our Game Boys on the bus, and then like we did a link battle, and he actually had one of the glitched 240 level Snorlax. I'm thinking like, wow, okay, like you just went and used a glitch Pokemon, okay. It was a wild world out there. You know what's funny? When I made that VHS video, I kind of thought in a way I was like archiving it, like, oh, I bet nobody's seen this before. But nowadays, like everything is archived. Like, yeah, and wasn't that filmed on a tube TV? That's insane. Sorry, I was sipping soda and suffering from nostalgia. Plus, I was kind of psyched that I got to the checkpoint. I was like, yes. Oh, I wonder what happened to that tube TV. Like, I know my family threw it out at some point, but like, I don't know what its story was. Like, did it just go to a dump, or did it go to like a recycling place? Did it go to a loving home that knows how to take care of CRT? Oh, no, I hit the wrong button. Okay. Oh, fart. Sitting in a landfill on Staten Island. Yeah, probably. You mean like a garbage barge? Like one of those things? Oh, fart. Wait, how do you...
So, um, there used to be a place in the town I grew up in that had CRTV recycling because they did something with like the parts for them. I don't remember what the factory did exactly. So whenever we got rid of a CRT TV, especially towards the end, they were like they wanted everybody to just bring them for free. So that's where ours went to. So I wonder whatever happened with them.
And now to think, oh, now I see. Okay, yeah, to think now you can't even get them anymore. How the hell?
I also remember, I don't know, like, but it was like some kind of a big deal. I had a TV in college that it must have been a CRT because it had like the whole tube in the back.
Mm.
But it was a big deal because it was a flat screen in the front, and I think it was LCD. No, was that a thing back then?
Well, no, it would. It could be a flat front, but still a tube TV.
Yeah, but it was like a big deal because it was like some other kind of screen somehow. I don't know, but it was flat with a tube. It was only like 19, 20 inches, but this was like a big deal.
It wouldn't have been a rear projection TV.
I remember it was an RCA. I swear it was an RCA. It was silver and it had speakers on either side, and a completely flat screen, but it was still a tube.
Could be a rear projection, but at that size, I doubt it. It was probably a flat screen CRT. Those totally existed. Light gun games don't work very well in flat screen CRTs because they weren't around when they came out. Sorry, guys, I'm sipping soda again.
I always used to swear too that TV had brighter picture. I could be wrong. So I was pretty bummed when I got rid of it. Which we only got rid of because I graduated college and didn't need it anymore.
Well, the way pixels on a CRT, they have a softness that LCD TVs just can't reproduce. LCD is too sharp in comparison. And brighter. It might have very well been brighter too. If a flat screen is cheap enough, they'll cheap out on a low nit backlight. Oh, don't worry. I see your message about the level. I'm gonna try it. But we got to the checkpoint of this level, so we gotta see this one through. Nailed it. I still don't understand your message, though, because you gave 2 level codes, but only 1 description in the middle of it. So, are they both the same description? Just wondering. There we go. There we go. Boing, 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 boing. Nice. That's how you do it. Whoa, you gotta hook around? No way. That's redonkulous. I forgot to jump. I did actually forgot to jump. Boingy, boingy. No, you fart. I don't know, guys. What's the cutoff for a level? Like, how long until I give up on a level? Or, like, does trying one level for longer make it that much more awesome when we beat it? Like, I honestly don't know. At what point does it get boring for you guys to see? Oh, I see. We got time this. Yeah, buddy. Nailed it.
That's tricky.
I see what to do now, though. I know, I said fart. I apologize for the language. Alright, like... I'm debating, should I just release the new video tonight? Because it's either going to be tonight or tomorrow morning. I was like, I wonder if I should just make the video public tonight. I mean, you guys would be the first to know about it because you were on the stream and here to hear it. I don't know, I could slip it in at the end. I'll just be like, new video is now public, by the way. See ya. Release the tweeter files? No, Little Cat had them redacted. Right, I kind of thought it'd be funny to drop it at the end of the stream. Like, Just be like, oh, by the way, new videos live. See ya. And just end the stream. It's a 35-minute video. I think you guys are gonna like it. That's really hard. We have to hook around there. Oh, you... Oh... Wait. I think you have to return to where the thwomp came from. But won't he return back? Oh, Tandem, I saw your message. Maybe the real Mario we make is the friends we make along the way. Ow, Piranha. Was that in 2009? Bum, 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 bum. Wait, go. Ow. How long has it been since you made... what was your username on Mario Maker JSR? I don't remember. I might have played them. Don't worry, Tsunami. I didn't forget. I'm dedicated to this level. This doesn't have even a 1% clear rate, and I need to beat it. Oh, there was another message I saw. Why haven't you made as many videos as much as in the deep past? Just curious. I'm curious. What's the deep past? As a... Oh, you mean like... Are you talking like 15 years ago? Like, that was back when I had more time, basically. You know, adulting and stuff.
Now he's an old Mary tutor.
Well, as you guys know, too, that was back when I was a kid, so I was like 10 years old when I started the YouTube channel, obviously. And now I'm 36, because that's how that works. Time travel. Boing. Newest video, filing your taxes with Tweeter Man. Oh, I had to jump up for him to do that. Okay. No, it wasn't an obvious question. You're fine. Just making sure I'm caught up with the chat. You've been 10 years old for 36 years. Can't fool us. Guilty. Guilty. I'm telling you, Tsunami, after this level, yours is next. Oh, I waited too long. I will admit I'm afraid to try your level since you flat out admit it's a Kaizo level. Why do they, what is Kaizo again? Is it Japanese for death? I can't remember. Or it's like Japanese for dying or something. Or one life. I can't remember. Been doing Japanese long enough on Duolingo. You think I would know, but no. I don't know. I don't really like using Duolingo anymore. Like, it used to kind of feel like a chore, but it was like tolerable. Now it just really feels like a chore, and like the ads and By the way, I quickly glanced at the chat and I saw someone mention the peanut butter sandwich in a can. I tried to buy more, but the website has been out of stock for literally years, and you suck. And recently I watched a video about the Canned Witch, and it was this whole thing with I don't know if fraud's the right word, but basically misappropriating funds, shareholders were lied to, the typical blah 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 business failure story. But that is apparently why we haven't seen them back on the market anytime soon, is because he's got no money. Or the group of people that does Canned Witch, whoever it is right now. Also, it didn't help that when he brought the Canned Witch back years ago, He brought it back with flavors like barbecue chicken, and people on YouTube reviewed it and they said it tasted like dog food. See, you can't spin jump over him either because you won't spin jump high enough.
It's painful.
Wait. Okay. I know what to do. I got it. You looking forward to the Mario Galaxy movie? Yeah, totally. Yeah, barbecue chicken, I swear to God. Um there was, if you look it up, you can look up Candwich reviews like within the last 5 years and you'll find people reviewing the revival of it. You'll find people that got those flavors, none of them say anything good about the flavor. Like, I dare you to find one video that says something good about the chicken flavor. I mean, to keep the cost low, who knows? It might have been dog food. What? It ended. Checkpoint. Nailed it. Eh? Okay. That, okay. You can't put that in a can. Well, he did. What the? Oh, something's in the block. Okay. What if it was just a publicity stunt? Wait, you mean like the can? Well, no, I mean like it was a real product that you could buy. I mean, I bought it. Oh, look at the pretty flowers. Eh. That's cool. What? Oh, I like that. That's clever. If it exists, it could be canned Rule 35. Is that actually Rule 35? Of course, now my brain had to think, is there a Rule 34 of Candwich? Yes, okay. That part's easy now. You failed a part enough times in a Kaizo level, it becomes the easy part. I like that part. That's satisfying. Okay. It's gonna be a thing. Go. Oh, nailed it. Boink. And reverse direction. That's cool. I like that. Spike stuck in it. What the? Oh, this is a timing thing. Alright. Woo! Nailed it. Gonna have to run. I had to spin jump, but that's the goal. But oh, favorite Zelda game, my bad. I would say that's a toss-up between Tears of the Kingdom and A Link Between Worlds. I would like to play A Link Between Worlds again. I only played through it once when it came out in 2013. It's funny, I didn't really like A Link to the Past, but I loved A Link Between Worlds. And I like Tears of the Kingdom. I like that better than Breath of the Wild because Tears of the Kingdom was basically Breath of the Wild Deluxe. And I don't care that like the ancient gear isn't there, whatever. So yeah, it's a toss up between those two. Remake of every Super Mario Flash level. Oh wow. Oh, that was smooth. Oh, that doesn't count. I just realized when I coughed, I think I coughed into the mic, and I'm usually pretty good at either muting the mic or coughing away from it. So I apologize, you guys got a direct hit on that one. But if I could see like the readout history for the mic, I'd probably see the peak levels like. Spirit Tracks was good. Phantom Hourglass was okay. Spirit Tracks was better than Phantom Hourglass, in my opinion. Mario related, but have you heard of B3313? No, but that looks like Leet Speak. Yes, I'm old. Kids these days don't know what Leet Speak is. Ask your grandma. I remember when all the internet was delete hack stores, LOL. The internet. There we go. In between. That is such a clever mechanic. There we go. And... boingy. And now we run. This is the end of the level. Ready? Here we go. First try. Boom. Boom, and we got a 1-up.
Sheesh. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Does that mean it doesn't count? Sorry, I couldn't 1-up your level. Yeah, I don't think we could play anyone's levels now.
They always do that whenever you're streaming.
Oh my god. So I can't even go into the courses menu. No, I can't.
Wow. They know.
But what about ID? Hey, it's letting me type the ID. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work, but I'm doing it anyway. Then I could at least say I tried it. The servers are, yeah, it sure is, buddy. I'm telling you, they time to pull out the Atari again. Also, how'd you get that cool keyboard? You mean this one? That's just the keyboard that came up by default. I don't know. Maybe the keyboard's built into the game or something. We could play Splatoon. Maybe we'll try a little bit of Splatoon, and then see if we can come back to Mario Maker. As I almost dropped my controller. By the way, I think I said this last week. If you ever looked at Yooka-Laylee and thought like, it's not that good, Replayly made it a good game. I actually 100%ed that, and I enjoyed it. There were actually some glitches, but I enjoyed it. Oh, is that why? Is the on-screen keyboard different on the Switch too? Well, yeah, we would have we would have kept doing Mario Maker, but Nintendo said no. Nah, what time is? I don't have my watch on. 8:30. I'd say in a half hour tops, it'll probably be back. Ooh, we can make a fool of ourselves in X rank Rainmaker. Play of the day. What am I wearing right now? What am I wearing? No, it's not that kind of stream. Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with that. Nope. Yes. I think the Virtual Boy will do pretty good on Switch Online, considering that the first batch of them already sold out. They restocked them today. But, yeah. How about that, huh? Nintendo's worst selling console, the Virtual Boy, is now sold out. Like, explain that. I mean, Animal Crossing was made in the last 25 years. What was the original N64 game? 2001? Dobutsu no Mori? You remember back in, I think it was either 2015 or 2016, they had an IRL Splatoon event. I don't know where they had it, but it was like outdoors, and there was a bunch of ink and paint everywhere. And the idea was like people were wearing white t-shirts, and there was just paint and white surfaces, and you got the paint on the surfaces, and like just a bunch of events, like little mini events that all revolved with ink or paint somehow. And if you go on YouTube and look at that, the last time I watched that, I'm like, man, I wish I could have gone to that. Well, if you think about it, like Nintendo, we all know Nintendo was not doing good at that time, right? But they put all that money into the marketing for Splatoon and the money into doing that IRL event. Like they were really banking on Splatoon to do good. I think if Splatoon was a flop of a franchise, they might have been in deeper trouble. About as much trouble as I'm in with that Kraken. Well, at least I got the drink first. Yeah. I was pretty proud of that. I saw him hiding. Oh god, it's just me. Don't be a hero. See it. Too late. No, 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 no. Yeah, that's what I thought. Ha! No reef slider for me. Mario Maker back yet? I wonder if I can pull up the server status page and it'd be like in real time when Mario Maker comes back. Like, trust me, guys. You guys know by now, especially if you've been watching me for a while. You guys know I love Splatoon, but you know I was kind of in a Mario Maker mode. You know, I was kind of feeling the groove, and now, like, I'm wondering if the level I beat even took. Oh, you know what we'll do? When we reload the game and the server's back up, we can check and see if there's a clear flag on the level. And if there's not, that means our effort was pointless. So that's cool. But you know what? I have it here on video that we beat it. So maybe it doesn't show officially in the Mario Maker game, but whatever. We have it on record that we beat it fair and square. Only done in by the server maintenance itself. Okay, this is the part of the match where we just kind of give up. Just... Guys, I think there's eventually a point where you just yield and let them have it. But I have to keep trying because they... You know what? Now I don't have to keep trying. Come on, just let them have it. Let them have... Oh, for God's sakes. eventually you just yield and let them have it. Like, don't waste everybody's time. Because we're gonna go, because some people want to waste time, we're gonna go in this back and forth charade for the next 1 minute and 10 seconds, right? Rainmaker blows up, we die. Rainmaker blows up, we die. Rainmaker blows up, we die. Rainmaker blows. It's just an endless loop. Oh, here we go, wasting time. Ready? Time wasting. You have to look at the, like, statistics, like the probability of us actually getting a knockout, which is the only way we're gonna win in this scenario. That's why I'm just like, eventually you just gotta yield, just to save time. I know they always say, don't give up, always push in a Splatoon match, because you never know what could happen. No. 30 seconds remain on the clock. We have to get a knockout. That's the only way. Hey, but someone from their team did just disconnect. There's that, you know. Guys, maybe we can do... Oh. Ah, screw you. Nope. We almost had a chance because I had to disconnect. That's the only reason why we almost had a chance. Nope. New tab. Nintendo Switch Online status. Alright, looking. Reading. Okay, so I'm on Nintendo's website. Network services for some software. Doesn't list the software, it just says some software. And it just has the default, actually, this maintenance claims it's gonna last for 2 hours, so that's cool. Right? I wouldn't want to be that guy that has to shut the Switch off, because I know for a fact that, like, somebody's having their game shut off right now. So someone out there in the world is going, "Oh man," because you just ruined their game. You, as the Switch puller, personally ruined their game because you quite literally pulled the plug on it. So yeah, I wouldn't be able to be that guy. I can't. Like, I'm too, like, I'm overly self-aware. I couldn't do that. Kind of wondering if I want to go with a Splatling. I don't like the Nautilus because it doesn't have a good fire time. Like, it's too short. Let's see. Let's try this. Let's see what we got. Screw it. Let's see what happens. We'll do it live. Yeah, as Bill said. Nice Freak, what's up? We were doing Mario Maker, and then server maintenance started. Not kidding. Because, of course it did, you know? Sorry if there was a noise, I was moving the table here. They like doing server maintenance on Mario Maker on Tuesdays. I think, like, legit, I think that's a thing they do. I shouldn't have squid jumped. No, I thought I was exposed. Dang it. I don't use Splatlings too much. Oh, well, happy birthday to your cousin. Yeah. Which one are they going? Really? Yes. I don't know why I picked a Splatling. That was a dumb idea. But when have we known me for being smart? Oh, hey, man. Still not over the bread delivery lure. Down. Was that what we were talking about during the podcast? Thanks again for having me on for that, by the way. That was fun. I hope the peeps came to view it, because I sent the link out. If you guys didn't see it, I did a podcast where we just shot the breeze for like an hour and a half and just talking about YouTube and tech stuff in general. You can post a link to it in the chat if you want. People check it out. Made me feel like an important YouTuber because someone actually wanted to interview me. Yeah, it was fun. Yeah. Yeah, Splatling against the Rainmaker shield with Object Shredder. Pretty darn nice. Ooh, nice shot. Thank you, whoever that was. I just quickly planted that sprinkler before I grabbed the Rainmaker. Go, 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 go. Splatana's behind me, Splatana's behind me, and the paintbrush is in front of me. I mean, I definitely do have a lot of people that say they watched me as a kid, and I always give them the same response. I always say, you know, there's better YouTube channels to watch, right? See, YouTube, turns out this whole time, guys, YouTube actually did like me. They just wanted to put me in a 15-year timeout before I could make money. That's all. They said, none. They say, you gotta sit in jail for 15 years, and then you can become a partner again. Dude, it's crazy, like, the videos I get witnessed on, like you guys know, some of you probably know who Chris Chan is, right? Like, he recently made a video, and I left, like, a sarcastic comment on it, and someone replied to my comment. They said, holy crap, it's Tweeter Man. like, really? I got recognized in the comment section of a Chris Chan video, of all places? Like, oh man. I just, I thought that was funny. I gotta put my robe on. I'm chilly. Hit the thing. Otherwise, it keeps them waiting in the queue. I'm trying to courteous. Okay. Now charging my watch and put my watch back on. I still reference Chris Chan as a he just because I'm used to that. I've been watching that saga for so dang long. And you know, since he was in jail, he calls himself Jesus Christ. So it just proves that he calls himself literally anything he wants. So with that logic, I'll call him anything I want. If anyone was like, "Oh, not, respecting the," yeah, he calls himself whatever he wants. I'll call him whatever I want. Free speech and whatnot, right? All right, the splatling I think was a bad idea. You know what? Blah blubber. You know what? Do I want ninja? No, I don't want ninja squid. Yeah, I'm gonna do object shredder. Yeah, give me that. Boop. That's just the problem with the internet current day is it's gotten to a point where some people like myself you're afraid to say anything because anything could be taken any way in the glorious, lovely, fantastic, amazing year of 2026. I don't. Well, actually, I think I like the HP bars that they have in the new update for this now. Some people said the HP bars kind of get in the way, but eh. Someone said there should be an option to turn them off. Ah, shoot. Oh shoot, oh shoot. No. No, Sammy, not right now. Oh, hey, thanks. Yeah, we were talking about him on the podcast, weren't we? Yeah, maybe my thing is this. I just when somebody, what's the word I'm looking for? When somebody is just an awful person for multiple reasons, there's like no respect left at this point. So it's like, I don't know. I for We talked about it in the podcast, but I already forget because my short-term memory is terrible. I can't remember what he did. That was his real falling out. I don't remember what his thing was. Sammy, this can't work right now, buddy. Come on, you gotta get down. Come on. He really wants to sit in my lap, but there is no room up here. Oh, Sam. I tried to tell him no. Especially with something like she was accused of doing. You know, the big one. I don't know if I could say the words. Big thing in 2021. After that, it's like I don't think I can give you any respect anymore, because it seems pretty obvious what you did. You didn't really learn anything. Oh yeah, we got some aura. That's another thing they added to the update, the flow aura. If you KO a certain amount of people in a short period of time, you get a boost of your abilities. Like, that's why I was sparkling. Like, your speed is faster, running speed's faster, swim speed's faster. That's cool that you see him on the regular. Um, yeah, for people like us that have been on YouTube for a long, long time, um, it's like forever burned into my brain. His intro where he's like, "Classroom game room broadcast from the intergalactic space arcade on its never-ending mission to review everything." And then at some point he pulls out Truxton for the Sega Genesis because he just always had a moment where he pulled out Truxton for the Sega Genesis. Wait, I need to know because you said you see him on the bike trail. Do you see him out on the trail with? Does he have a copy of Truxton in his pocket? I feel like I almost feel like he unironically would have a copy of Truxton in his pocket at all times. Especially if you say, like, that's not a persona, that's the real him. Listen, he does. He literally does. I bet. In his backpack. Yeah. Hey, you know what? I say grow up, like, as if I was a toddler with YouTube, but I grew up with classic game rooms, so if I know him like I think I do, he'd probably be like, and you always want to have a copy of Truxton in your backpack. Never know when you might need it, just in case. Right? And he would say it just like that, with that inflection and everything. If you're on the go when you need Truxton on the go, this is the one for you. He would like, I could see him partnering with like, he'd do a sponsor video with some handheld Genesis emulator device. Your local McDonald's carries birthday cakes? No way. That's a rarity. There are not many McDonald's that still do that. Doesn't it cost like 30 bucks? Where did that guy come from with the Ultra Stamp? Like, is $30 for a cheat cake and a lot? Like, I don't even know. I can't say I shop for cakes. $18. Well, $18, that doesn't seem bad. It seems better than 30. Well, technically, it is better than 30. Rain. My Retro Life. That sounds familiar? Don't... It doesn't sound like something I'm currently subscribed to, though? Question mark? Oh, guys, I had an opportunity. The other day, I was actually at the local dump doing some e-waste drop-off, and there was a little CRT TV in the recycle bin, and I almost wanted to take it, but I didn't because it looked like it could have been thrown in there, so it might have been broken. This is the wrong way. Oh my god. um, and the screen looked like there were some little spots in the phosphor. Uh, almost like not burning in the traditional sense. It was a weird burning, almost like almost like the cathode ray tube did direct bolts of lightning to very specific spots on the glass and made these little burn marks. I don't know. And I don't know. Plus, it's like, how long has it been sitting at the dump? It could have bugs in it. I don't know. But I did think about it. I honestly thought about it. Because I'm like, well, it looks like Opportunity trying to tell me something, but I don't think I'm on board with this fully. For the reasons I mentioned. Well, my IRL job, I do IT, so I had a whole bunch of old equipment. Like, I had old computers, old monitors, I think like some network switches too or something like that. No printers, not this time. But, you know, I had like a dozen and a half things, so I had to make sure ahead of time that they had, you have to like call ahead and make sure they have space for it. Otherwise, they tell you can only do like 2 or 3 items a day, especially if they're monitors. But no, unfortunately, YouTube does not pay the bills. They never have and they never will. I don't ever expect it to. Of course, as you know, there were times where I dreamed it would, but that was before 2010, back when it seemed more obtainable to get a career as a YouTuber. Now it's a lot different now. Oh god. They're gonna get a knockout, aren't they? Hi, Sammy. I know you really want to sit in my lap right now, but I really think part of it too is you're just a very hungry kitty right now. But your feeder is gonna go off in exactly 5 minutes because it goes off at 9 p.m. So don't worry, you'll be fine. What up, Riku Storm? No, he's hungry. He's bugging me for food. Now, back like... I didn't mean to throw a sprinkler. Back before 2010, before my channel was even 5 years old, I did think like, oh, I wonder if... You know, I couldn't believe how much my channel took off in such little time. And I was like, yeah, I wonder if I can make a living at this. And yeah, no, that's just not how the world works. Now, if you want to have a career as a YouTuber, you have to have millions and millions of subscribers. You have to have a network of channels. You have to have so many channels that you need a producer and you need writers and staff. Now, only if you achieve that level of YouTube fame do you get to live off of YouTube. Plus, I wouldn't be able to deal with, like, how volatile it is. Like, the adpocalypse, what if that happens again? See, right now I get pennies from YouTube, and that's fine. I noticed you might have taken down your banner contest videos. Did I? I mean, if I did, I guess I probably saw it and thought it made sense to take them down. That feels like something I did, but I feel like I did that like a long time ago. Oh yeah, that room is super old. Let's see. I'm gonna count how many moves ago that was in my head. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was 5 moves ago. 5. Wait, let me just recount that in my head. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. I'm on the 5th move since that location. Since season 1 of Tweeterman. Heck yeah, I had a bunk bed in there. You know why? Because bunk beds rule. And also, I shared the room with my brother. So, that's why there was a bunk bed in there. Oh, we're not in the lead? I thought we were in the lead. Heart Nuggets. Firing my bubbles. Oh, God. And make it ink rain. What? I just put that sprinkler down. I was already defeated. Wait, oh, no. Someone else has a Bloblobber too. Bloblobber is so fun to say. Bloblobber. For the longest time, I didn't know how to pronounce it correctly. I was saying like blow blobber. Because I thought it was combining words blow and blobber, but I never thought that made sense. But then just randomly one day I reread it as blob lobber. And I'm like, I finally get it. Because you're lobbing blobs. Yeah, it was probably obvious for some people. It wasn't obvious for me. Whatever. Fight me, bro. Oh, well, at least I got him with the thing. I'll tell you what, I was happy to move out of the season 1 Tweeterman location because I had to literally share that room with my brother since I was 3 years old, and by the time I moved out of there, how old was I? 21. You know, so it'd been basically my whole life. So yeah, to finally have your own place, that was pretty cool. I like thinking that the YouTube channel has had seasons. Season 1 was Crescendo. Well, no, Season 1 was Crescendo, that whole era. I was gonna say, would Season 2 be when we went to HD, but no, because it was the same location, so it doesn't count. Well, the thing was about the season 1 location. The house, the outside of it was surrounded in stone. So, like, it wasn't a house that was made of stone. Like, it was a regular house that had stone siding put around the side of it. But what that means is it's not exactly easy to add onto later down the road. So if you want to, like, add a bedroom, it's not that easy. Yeah, we totally lost this match. That's okay. I accept that we lost this match, you know? this is pointless and it's not gonna work. I'm gonna try. I'm legitimately gonna try to push for this in overtime. I see someone. I lost somebody. Oh god. Oh god, it's... Nope. Oh god, it's just me and nobody else. Oh god. Oh, I made it to 36. I made it to 36. Where is Mario? That's a good question. I want to ask Nintendo that because we started playing Mario and then it started server maintenance. So... Let's see, I think... Has it been an hour since the maintenance started? I'm confused. I lost track of time already. Well, if the servers do come back up during the stream, I have someone else's level I promised. He's been waiting in the chat so patiently, and then server maintenance started. Let's try it, because the load times aren't that bad. Let's load it up and see if there's still server maintenance. Let's see. Because we were just doing Splatoon to pass time. But the fact that you had to keep flip-flopping your room like that, Night's Freak. There was no message about server maintenance. Let's see. You son of a... It usually... When you boot an app, it usually tells you when you boot it if it's having server maintenance. So the message didn't come up, so I thought, oh, we're good. No, we're not. Yeah, Well, according to this, the server maintenance is going to go on for another 5 hours. So I guess this is going to become a Splatoon stream. And we tried. We tried to do Mario Maker, but Nintendo said no. They need to stop doing the maintenance for Mario Maker 2 on Tuesdays. Someone needs to get the rolled up newspaper and be like, stop it. Nintendo, stop it. Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to stream for the next 5 hours straight. That way we'll be ready for Mario. I'm kidding, we're not doing that. I know, but it's Tweeter Tuesday. It's been Tweeter Tuesday for, God, since 2018. Oh my God, we've been streaming for 8 years. Sorry, that hit me like a freight train. Been streaming for 8 years. That was a speeding train, like a monorail. Wow. Mario Monday. Dude, I used to watch you when I was like 13. I turned 31. Wow, so the digits flipped. That's crazy. We should ask Shigeru Miyamoto, because Chris Chan, she knows him personally, right? Because she emailed him that one time. Hey, I'll never stop making fun of someone who did what they did. We know what Chris Chan did. We all know. We can't say it, like, verbatim, but we know. I just noticed you got 70k subs. How? I honestly don't know. Those subs, I feel like those subs just came out of nowhere like 15 years ago, and that number has stuck there ever since. Um, that'd make an interesting video, right? Will Tweeterman ever get the 100K plaque? I'm telling you guys, if I ever get 100,000 subscribers, you must have fell apart since you got 5 viewers. No, that's what happens with streaming these days. Even on Twitch, when I was streaming on Twitch, the numbers were the same. Streaming's just not everybody's thing. Well, when I came back in 2018, was that right after the apocalypse? Because that was 2018 was when I hit the point where I'm like, you know what? I do have some stuff I want to say about like the current tech that's out there and stuff. So, I guess that was inspiration enough to make the videos again. I mean, I knew I wasn't gonna get paid for it, not until 2025. That is. Like I said, guys, I just had to be in a 16-year timeout before I could be a YouTube partner again. That's all. Just a 16-year timeout. That's fine. I make pennies right now from YouTube, but it's Google's pennies, so it's not about the amount, it's about the principle. It's Google's money. Do you plan to play Mario? I can't play Mario, the server's undergoing maintenance. If the server's undergoing maintenance, you can't play it. You can't view levels online, you can't upload levels. You can make them, and that's it. That's all you can do. You can't even upload. You can make, but you can't upload. There's like no point. No, like when it finishes. It's supposed to finish in 5 hours, so no. We'll try again for next week. Because tomorrow I have to go to my IRL job, so. Is this a similar arena? This might be it. Where I accidentally dropped an F-bomb. That's funny. It really is too bad that the term YouTuber kinda has a slightly negative connotation to it now. We talked about this last week, but when people say YouTuber, they imagine somebody that's like, you know, smash the like button, blah blah blah, you know. But like we all know I'm not that person. I always make fun of people that are like that. But I get it. A lot of the YouTube climate is like that, so I get why people think that's what all YouTubers are like. Or like, God, if I told people I live streamed, like, oh, if I told people I'm a streamer, they probably think of those IRL streamers that are obnoxious in public. Like, no, I just play video games. Like, we just play video games and we chill, and it's fun. Like, that's all we do. I'm such like an anti-YouTuber. Like, I actually have a place of my own, actually have a job, actually have a wife. I don't have some ridiculously obnoxious studio where I do my YouTube videos. I don't have a staff. Like, I'm total opposite of like the current climate of YouTubing. I only edit my videos when it's absolutely necessary. You guys know that by now. That's kind of like my brand. And no, if we can help it, we do it in one take. The product in front of the camera, as nature intended. Right? That was in, I think that was in the Bible. It was like, On the 8th day, God said that YouTubers will record their videos in one take. Minimal editing required. Because we did it right the first time. No need for editing. Thus saith God. It was in the Bible, guys. I would know what's in the Bible. I actually grew up Catholic, technically, so... Yeah, I did communion, I did confirmation, typical Catholic stuff. It was fine enough, but it just felt weird as I got older. You know, as you get older and you start thinking for yourself, and you're like, no, you know what, I don't think the world is such and such way, I think the world is such and such way, and everything's fine, you know? I got you. Ow! Oh yeah, that's how I was. That was a running joke I did for the longest time, where I was like, uh, look at me, guys. I'm a YouTuber that hasn't been caught in some sort of, like, kid-related mishap or Bitcoin-related mishap. I didn't scam my viewers in a product line I created. I didn't leave them high and dry on a Kickstarter. Like, no, I haven't done any of those things. I am still a clean YouTuber. I haven't done anything wrong. Yet. Oh, God, come on, one player. What y'all doing? Like, I'm up aiming at him. Okay. That's what happens when you're doing all the work. Yay, I got 2 bronze scales. Woohoo! Yeah. Or they'll say, like, I'll leave it in the description down below, and then it's not in the description. Like, then why'd you say it? Oh, God. See, that's why, like, when I took a sponsorship, like, I've always been picky about my sponsorships. Like, what I do, Ridge Wallet and Skillshare. Right? Like, because they didn't, like, how could they be a scam? Skillshare was, like, legitimate stuff. Because they gave me an account to try it out for a little bit. And I poked around a teensy bit. But it was, like, legitimate. And then Ridge Wallet, I mean, there's no controversy in that. It's just a wallet. So that was fine, too. And honestly, I'm not being sponsored to say this, but it's legit like a nice wallet. I still use the Ridge wallet they gave me. I'm not even kidding. And it's still in perfectly fine shape. Um, that really does last forever. So there you go. If you've been on the fence for Ridge when I did the sponsorship like 4 years ago, well, there you go. Particle. Gonna do. Mm, maybe. No, I'm gonna do. Really? I don't have anything like that. I'm looking for ink saver with special. There we go. That's what I want. That's the one that I want. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Sorry, has anybody else watched Smiling Friends? Ooh, ooh, ooh. I love... I I don't know. Smiling Friends just is my brand of humor, I think. It really is. I watched it once. Oh man, but I don't. From the first episode of Smiling Friends I watched, I was hooked. See, I can. The way I am with sponsorships in a video, I can respect the ad placement if it's done organically, because there's more people than you would imagine. There's more YouTubers than you'd imagine where you're watching the video, you're invested in whatever they're talking about. It's got a, a cohesive story. There's a story being told, and then it instantly cuts. Like, is your internet activity safe online with NordVPN? Blah blah blah. Like, it just cuts to it out of nowhere. It's like, oh, okay. But when it's introduced organically, when you mention like, but if you know what, guys, we're just gonna take a break for 1 second while we introduce our sponsor. Blah 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 blah. Like, if you respect me by telling me that the ad break is about to start, I'm fine with it. Like, does that make sense? I don't feel like it makes sense in my head, but it's not making sense out loud. Just like respect me as the viewer. I don't know. Now I have YouTube Premium, so I don't see ads. Like, I don't use an ad blocker because I don't. But I still see sponsorships, right? But yeah, I'll be like watching a video with a plot, and suddenly it's like, with Morgan and Morgan, blah 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 blah. It's like, how did we get here? You jumped from plot to ad with one giant leap. Um, but instead, if they bring like, but if you find yourself in legal trouble, like the people in this video, then you can give a call to our sponsor. Blah blah blah. Like, that's organic, you know? That's organic. Oh yeah, if you know who's really good with ad placements, does anybody watch Brutal Moose? He still makes videos occasionally, and when he does sponsored segments, like, they're funny skits. Like, I actually watch them because they're funny. He usually gets sponsorships from HelloFresh. I don't buy HelloFresh, and I don't plan to, but the skits are funny. And the way he does it, I love the way he does it because it's like the best way to do it. Mm. And he saves it for the end too. He doesn't put it in the middle. I think I could have put my sponsorships at the end of the video, but I didn't do it like that because I think if I chose to put my sponsorships at the end, then it's just further cementing that it's really just an ad and it's not really respecting your time. Like, it's just the commercial, right? Being like, boom, advertisement, now in your face, boom, advertisement. But if the sponsorship is introduced with the story of the video or like organically related to the story, I feel like that's more respectful because it's like, oh, I don't know, I can't word. You guys know what I'm trying to say. I'm glad I'm not recording a video right now. Like, to be filled with likes and ums, like like I think you guys get what I'm trying to articulate here. And if you don't, I'm sorry. If you don't know what I'm trying to say, leave a comment down below what you think I said. I recently, I don't know whose video it was, but I recently watched one channel where he was like, the question was number based. So it was like, leave a comment as to your guess what it's gonna be, and then after the reveal, come back later to your comment and edit it and see if you were right. Like, shut up. You're telling me that the way you worded that to me? Shut up. You know what you did by telling me that? Like, leave a comment and then go back and check it later and edit it. You know what you did? You gave me homework. Screw you. I'm not doing your homework. Don't patronize me like I'm like one of the kids in the invisible audience on the show Blue's Clues. Like, do you kids see where the answer is? Do you kids see? Don't talk to me like that. Just. I hope I have articulated my point. Oh, I hate people that use that overlay with the, like, hit the bell. Alright, Nice Freak, tell your cousin happy birthday if he knows who I am. Tell him a stranger on the internet wishes him happy birthday and see what they think. Him, her, I don't know what they were. I'm sure they'll be thrilled an internet stranger wishes them happy birthday. In fact, there's not even anything weird about that at all. Uh-oh. No. Yeah, blast him. Blast him. Anyway, I started blasting. Nice. Got him. The squid jump has to work. Boned. I'm boned. We're boned. Watch. 19, 18, 17. Lost the lead. Boom. Well, this is the part. Yep, this is the part where we give up. I'm gonna go down on purpose. Whee! All right, we're on a winning streak, so. Double check what I had. No, I think how many did I get? 6 killer whales. Wow, okay. Alright, I think we could try with that configuration again. I think we can do it. That sounds like, Jimmy Neutron's dad. Hey there, Jimbo. It looks like you're going to the Shadow Realm, Jimbo. Yeah, it's a duck. The voice actor, who did his voice, I forget his name, but he came back on social media like a few years ago and then just kind of disappeared. It was a shame because he was doing like videos where he was doing like Hugh's voice. Of course, I can't do it like he could. Hey there, Jimbo. Yeah, looks like you're going to the Shadow Realm, Jimbo. By the way, if you're psyched for the release of the new video after this stream, make sure to leave a comment down below. Leave your comment. If you don't leave a comment, I'll be upset with you. Yay! And I won't do anything about it. I just won't be happy. Yay! I don't know. I don't know how to beg for comments. now's our chance to come back if they're down to 1. There we go. Gotta do some painting. At my job, they were recently, the maintenance crew, they were painting the walls with a new coat of paint. And he's using a roller, and of course, I'm thinking of Splatoon. Why wouldn't I think about Splatoon? Because I played all the dang time. It's Jimmy Neutron time. That'll forever be stuck in my head. Stuck in the... Trying to wiggle around to stay evasive. Ooh. Ah. Sometimes it's best just to be as evasive as you can, just wiggle around. And with the roller on tower control, it really helps with that. Because with the roller, you can just like... And if you happen to bop anybody while you're fidgeting with the roller, it'll instantly splat them. So that's a bonus. Ooh, that was nasty. Ooh. Tracking you. Tracking you. I was trying to get that zip caster. Every time I see Tentacurl, I think it says Tentacool because Pokemon. I told you guys, I grew up on Generation 1. So... Gen 1 and Gen 2 Pokemon names are stuck in my mind for all eternity, probably. Guys, I'm so old, I remember when they were talking about new Pokemon in... like, being a kid in the checkout at the grocery store with my mom and seeing, like, the TV guides. And the TV guides had articles in them, and it was like, new Pokemon from Japan. And I'm talking about Peekaboo, which was actually just a mistranslation of Meryl. Oh yeah, I'm that old. I remember when the press was calling him Peekaboo. That's how old I am. It's Pikablu. I don't... there's a story behind it. I just forget the story about how it became Peekaboo. I think it ended up being like it was... I don't know, something that one guy misheard one time, and that spread and became the rumored name. I didn't know where that Booyah Bomb was. Like, I knew it was behind me, I don't know where. Oh, that's a Swiffer. Oh, yeah? I got those. Booyah. Oh, yeah, nice. Whoop. Almost walked into him. Boop. 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 If I can... Yeah. Get your cooler out of here. Now. He's probably like, you ass. The fact that you saved that for the last bit. Yay! Oh, that was a good way to end the stream, I think. That was good. Oh, good timing too, because I'm about to finish my soda. That's a good soda. There we go. No more achievements. Okay. Well, like I said, this was a good stream. And now, as promised, let me open up my YouTube Studio Manager here. Ah, there it is. YouTube Studio. Okay. Content. Atari Game Station Go review. Visibility unlisted. Change that to public. Done. And save. Boom. New video is public now. Literally, like, as of right now, right this second, new video is now live. Enjoy it, guys. It's 36 minutes long. It was a fun one to make. It's in a new location, too. The audio is going to sound a little different. Still getting used to the new location. But, yeah, we'll experiment with that with new videos as we go on. I'm leaving now. Okay, bye. Enjoy the video. Okay, bye. Thank you. Bye.